inaugural Black Ops 4 kind of season 1 kickoff, I guess. Obviously, Black Ops 4 relatively new, but we're getting into it here with CGL, and pretty excited to be able to bring you this content as part of the charity stream for Extra Life. We've got Aqua and Only up in this first game. Both teams ready to go, and they're about to get into Control. Got a quite a few games back to back, so stay tuned. We'll have that for you.
Defend all zones. Take it, Bravo.
Both teams coming in directly to B. Mercs with a little bit of an advantage here. It's only on the right hand side is the red.
We're defending
and
B.
It's Aqua is the other side. See if I can bring out here around the edge, and kills really going the way of Only currently. They've got a bit of the advantage, but only slightly.
We're defending Bravo.
Back around.
We're contesting B.
Only can't quite get away and get the stem, and ends up dropping there. I think it's still Aqua with the advantage, though. Maybe diverting a little bit of attention to A, but it looks like B still the priority. That's not able to get a pick up there. Grabs a nice double, but now only fully dropping in the protection of the topside checkpoint. We have a sensor dart there in and around B. Just completely melted there. Gotta see how teams coming into this point. Reaper and Evermore coming in over the top, trying to get a bit of a flank here. It may actually pan out for him though, but gets caught by the barbed wire, and that's unfortunate. Able to get the healing coming over the top. I think already in the tough situation as a result. Getting the contention through. They just picked off from the top. It looks like actually Only's kind of pulled a couple of these kills back. They were a little bit low for a bit. You kind of see Aqua very tight in around that A checkpoint as the attack starts to come through here from Only.
We're defending Alpha.
Hostile infantry wasted.
Net call. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
A little quieter now. It looks like Aqua having to back off just a little bit. It's still Only pretty pegged him deeply through this checkpoint as the blue team started to come around and get some of these kills back, but they were down about 3. Have been able to pull a few, sliding through. Sarge can't quite get the reload.
No lives left. Fight to your last. We're losing A.
Down to just a handful of kills now. Both teams with 3.
We're defending A. Black Ops forces are taking A. We're defending Alpha.
Ooh, Sarge an opportunity there. Couldn't quite get it. One player left here for
One hostile remains.
Aqua. One for either side. Sees Hyper Blitzer, can't quite catch him.
Hostiles contesting A.
Ooh. T-Sporty with the pick there. Round win
By the numbers. Just how we drill
for
it.
Aqua. Very nice.
They're done. Hostile fireball down.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Aqua coming around to B, I think. Most of Only going to A.
We're defending B.
Wire in place. Mesh mine ready to deploy.
We're contesting Bravo. Enemy lightning strike radar detected. Hostile lightning strike incoming. We're defending Alpha.
Yeah, still kills favoring Aqua though. I think they have a bit of the advantage in taking this high ground. It's a lower kind of contention from only getting into point. They can't really attack the high ground as well, but I think they've got flanks in behind, looking for maybe some space in the back. Only Foley seems pretty aware of it though. It's still 26-18. A lot of things going right for Aqua.
Losing Bravo. They're running out of lives. Time's almost up. Make that push.
Yeah, 23-10 now. Looks like Aqua really taking advantage of these 1v1s, and I really think they're going to be able to wrap up this round as well and take a little bit more of this advantage. It'll be available before. Only Quick wasn't able to use it. Nice Hellstorm missile coming in, catches 2 himself as well, but you know, still up 19-6, trying to get a few of these kills back.
They're out of lives. Proceed on mission. We're defending Alpha.
Yeah, down to 5 now, 16 available for Aqua, and it's starting to look like they're going to be able to wrap this up for their second cap.
We're defending B.
Ooh, just can't quite clean up the kills there. Sarge able to get only Foley.
We're defending Bravo.
Just 2 members left here for only, and there it is. Good pickup for only Quick, double to finish the round.
You took this round, but we're not done yet.
C command ready to roll. Ajax dead.
Take all enemy zones. Hostile UAV circling. Enemies contesting Bravo.
Tag deploy used. Danger close.
Mercs are contesting B. Our tag deploy beacon has been destroyed. Capturing B.
Threat neutralized.
Well, it's a little bit of a rougher start now, as it's actually only with the kill advantage, 28-25. It's like most going to be currently. Sarge's not quite able to get through. I'm kind of surprised that Nog was able to get through that section with, you know, so many of the only members embedded deeply into that hallway, but
Hostiles contesting Bravo.
as they come outside on this walkway.
Mercs are
Lemmy gets a
contesting
pick,
B.
now it's trying to escape, looking for a little bit of help, but can't quite find it. Lee able to get the
Capturing Bravo.
It's time.
final blow in there, only Quick doing some work as well, getting onto the B checkpoint. Ooh, melted there. Nice flashbang from Reaper Nevermore. Still B, where all the action is, 19-21. It seems like they're kind of even this up a little bit. Aqua trying to pull some of the kills, still 19-20.
Capturing B.
Nice pick up for Foley, good positioning of the barricade.
We're taking B.
To the boy barricade.
We're running low on lives. Enemies are contesting A.
Yeah, really good positioning there. Obviously, it's got the pulse, killing enemies as they go through in this very common attacking section, as these seem to be a pretty popular area. Reaper Nevermore trying to do a little bit here, but can't quite get past Saint Elite. Or, yeah, Saint Elite, who gets 2 kills there.
Bravo locked down.
Yeah, and it just looks like
Enemies contesting
right now Aqua's kind of taking a little bit better control of this game
taking Alpha.
and zoning out the only members as they try and come into this control point. Colombian again a little bit low, healing it for only Quick. Looks for another bite of the cherry, but I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think Reaper Nevermore is gonna peek back around, and it's gonna be a bit of a flank coming around to the center. But as now Aqua comes around the boardwalk, they find a little bit of space to get some of these kills. Yeah, still 9-4. Really a nice swing. They were down a little bit throughout that game, but Aqua played a little bit more conservatively going into it, set up really nicely, and to some extent only kind of coming a little bit too aggressively. Regardless, now an 8-3.
Establishing air superiority.
Gunship's gonna cause some problems, but is it too little too late?
Last man standing. You know what to do. We're losing A. Be advised. Hostile attack deploy beacon active. There goes me bottom line.
Yeah, very solid, consistent win there for Aqua. Shut down pretty heavily.
TACCOM, task UAV asset.
Hostile is back.
Next map will be firing range. I'll do that for you in just a second. But yeah, that is Aqua. Moving on. Next matchup will be Alliance v Mata. This is a kind of round robin format. So we've got 4 teams all round robin, and the top 2 teams at the end of the round robin go on to play in the final. All right. Thank you for your patience, guys. Trying to get the lobby switched over. It's taking a little bit, but it's actually going to be only against Mata in this next game. Making slight modifications, so do appreciate your patience. Again, we are doing the Extra Life charity stream to support Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. We do appreciate all the support that we've had so far. And if you'd like to donate, there's a link below the stream. And you can also check out our Discord, where we've got more information about getting COD ready to go for our first season. Shortly, we'll have more information about that, so join the Discord, find out when all that's happening. But in the meantime, guys, Extra Life, really solid cause, and yeah, definitely get involved if you have the opportunity. We'll be doing community content all throughout the nights up until 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. So Had a lot of events today. You can go back and watch those VODs on this channel. Been hosting some spectacular games, including the CGL Contender Tier semifinal between the 2nd seed Panthera Leo and the 3rd seed Boost & Co. A spectacular game, probably definitely contender for game of the season, and yeah, really good game. Definitely go check that out if you get the opportunity. All right, I got the second game up and running. We'll get you in there in just a second. Again, only playing back to back.
Systems check out. Ready for deployment. All systems check out. Power levels ready for deployment. Put me in. Ready power levels nominal.
Control. Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Immediately bested down again right off the bat. Really solid on Summit, getting killed into Amiens quickly here, as few members, I believe, going around to, I want to say B, yeah.
Losing Bravo.
It's like only in there first.
Hostile talk
Wizards
down.
able to get a quick pick there in and around this kind of A section.
Defending B.
Profit DRT.
Black Ops are taking B.
B rather, I'm sorry.
We're losing B.
Oof, man, all over the place right here.
Losing Alpha.
Resub's good to go.
Be advised.
There we go.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon active.
Sensor dart away. Angle down.
Active.
We've taken A.
Ajax expired.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon online. Friendly TAC deploy beacon offline.
Seeker down.
Enemy TAC deploy beacon destroyed. Enemies contesting Bravo. Taking Bravo.
Deploying laser wire.
Mercs are contesting B. The enemy team is running low on lives. We're capturing Bravo. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Lives low. Make them count. Hostile UAV circling. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online. We're short on time. Fight like you mean it. taking B. Hostile UAV circling. You're out of lives. Proceed on mission.
Wasted Ajax.
No more lives. No more chances.
Your TAC deploy beacon is offline.
Your last asset. Complete the mission. Mission compromised. Try again.
Hostile talk down. Prophet DRT.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Trophy system active.
Deploying razor wire.
Hostile UAV circling.
Threat clear.
They're taking A. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online. Enemy UAV above. Alpha lost.
The UAV is down.
Enemy sniper's nest inbound. Enemy hellstorm detected.
Shut out.
UAV standing by.
UAV inbound. Commencing surveillance operation.
Supplies. First come, first served. Below on lives. Eliminate.
UAV has been destroyed.
Hostiles contesting Bravo.
See UAV
Be
available.
advised. Hostile TAC deploy beacon active. Taking
Enforcer
Bravo.
killed.
Sentry available.
Tasks UAV on my beacon. Mesh mine.
Enemies contesting Zone B. We're low on lives. Exercise caution. The enemy's out to lives.
UAV has left mission area.
A bonus to whoever flanked their last man.
Down.
Keep up the pressure. Break them down. Capture all zones.
Neutralized.
Taking Bravo.
Enemy crash destroyed. It's gone.
Black Ops forces are taking A. We're contesting A. We're losing A.
Priest.
We're contesting Alpha. Hostile attack deploy beacon online. Enemy Hellstorm detected. We're low on lives. Exercise caution.
Barricades ready to dig in.
We're capturing Bravo.
All right, you. Do your thing.
Sensor dog away. Enemy UAV above.
Juno ready to work.
Taking Bravo.
UAV standing by. Air package on standby.
Friendly TAC deployed beacon offline. Multiple hostile UAVs operating.
TACOM, need UAV eyes above.
We're capturing Alpha.
UAV perimeter established. Angels 10.
We're marked.
Remove Dayjams.
Net call. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
Ice.
They're low on lives. You know what to do. Enemy Hellstorm detected. One tango left. Take him out. Mission clock is running down. Enemies have incoming Mantis support. Mission failed. Survivors to designated exfil zones. Firing sensor dart. Contesting Bravo. Be advised. Hostile tactic point beacon active. Taking Bravo.
Kill.
Sentry available. Low on lives. Eliminate destroyed. Hostiles contesting Bravo. Be advised. Hostile tactic point beacon active. Low on lives. Eliminate destroyed. Hostiles contesting Bravo. Be advised. Hostile tactic point beacon active. Taking Bravo.
Kill.
Sentry available.
Solid performance there from Mata, able to take only pretty quickly, and I think only have a bit of a rough time. Mata looks like a strong contender here, but Aqua, I think, able to get the win over them. And yeah, again, this is a round robin format, so each team playing each other, and then the final will be the two teams with the highest record at the end. So looking to get everybody back in the lobby for this next game, and we'll be right back with the CGL Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. All right, up next we got Reliance and Mata on firing range. Obviously a classic and a fan favorite, one of my favorites side of this game.
Control. Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Right, again, we've got some Mata here in the red, spawning out in the open firing range area. Reliance on the blue side here, kind of coming up through lower plywood. This definitely a slower game than we've seen previously. Teams kind of biding their time, no one really committing to a section, but it looks like maybe wrapping around towards B. Another fight starts to break down towards the targets, and yep, Vast Infinite gets picked off there by Newton. Now in towards this back bunker again. Just difficult time. Vast Infinite immediately respawn and gets dropped by King Dollar, who's putting in a bit of work here. Still 27-26 in favor of Reliance. Oh, and that's a nice kind of combination there from Reliance, getting a few picks through the center section right there. Next to the garage, looks like King Dollar maybe in the trailer. Oh, if Vast had looked a little bit longer, he would have seen him. May pay for it here, but able to get the help and get the kill regardless. 24 kills now as Reliance starts to gain a little bit of an advantage. Two in the upper portion of the garage. Vast Infinite sees one above plywood, finds Reliance. Brother SK rewinds, finds a second there on the Gallon Newton. Now a bit overrun, finally gets running from behind. Amien's able to pick up a nice little double kill there.
Utilizing TAC deploy. Zone
They're running out of lives.
Not a lot of time left though. They really need to.
Capturing B.
There we go. Flip the point back because yeah, 19.8 seconds. Not a lot of time to work with there.
We're capturing multiple zones. Good
Not
job.
committing as aggressively as it should be.
Make them count.
Is he able to pick up SNK easily in this garage section? Ooh, Wizards. Headshot on the Fizzy. Nice slide there from Alphins to get that kill, but then obviously the follow-up from Wizards able to pick him off. SNK grabs another one here for Mata.
We're out of lives. Battle's lost. Pop smoke, then regroup.
Enemy commander identified.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Nice start here for Mata. Trying to spawn now our Reliance. Coming around through the targets is Reliance into
Losing Alpha.
tail end bunker. Oh, now the flank coming in from the left hand side though. A couple picks going the way of Vast
We're contesting
Infinite
Alpha.
directly into the Alpha section. Maybe a little bit of pressure coming through the tunnel, but looks like the red team's actually going to pivot around towards. See where they're going. Yeah, back towards around plywood, even further yet. Still see if we can get kind of a nice angle.
Cluster's ready.
We're taking B.
Wrapping around the center a little bit, and yeah, not quite getting the kills they need though. Already losing SNK rewinds. It's Reliance in the center. Doing some work. Vast Infinite up top, and you've got players in the trailer as well. So just not kind of zoning out this whole area really well right now. However, it is Reliance getting some of the kills they need. 25-18 now. It's 25-17 as they start to drop still for Mata. Not the same kind of aggressive down seen in the previous round as it's an 8 swing difference.
Enemies contesting Alpha. Enemy UAV above. Enemy CUAV established above. This is it. Fight like you've got a pair. Hostiles contesting Alpha. Enemies are contesting A. Black Ops are contesting A. No more lives, no more chances.
Yeah, complete swing the other direction here. Reliance doing a solid job. 17-5 over Mata.
They're running out of lives.
Let me
Taking
just clean up
Alpha.
work now. King Dollar's able to get a kill. See if he can get a little bit of health back, but a lot of members in his face. 13-2 is Mata having a difficult time, starting to drop off a little bit.
One hostile remains. Stay in the zone. We're going round again.
Let's see what SNK's got here. Alright. Alright.
Take all enemy zones.
Seraph calling in UAV.
Cluster grenade going out.
Now all side up though. Reliance and Mata going back
Alpha.
at it. Now it's Reliance coming up into the garage. Again, he can't see those silhouettes and here waits a second and finds an opportunity, but Amien's dropping quickly.
Hostile UAV circling. They've taken A.
Cluster's ready.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Cluster grenade going out.
Capturing B.
Mission
Enemies
failed.
contesting Bravo.
Mesh mine out.
The enemy team is running low on lives.
Ooh, Fizzy caught in a tough spot and taken down by SNK. Rewind sliding in through the center portion. Caught himself though. Vastamina tries to get it, but yeah, just dicey here in the center, right between the kind of garage and plywood area. Now it's Mata coming back with some aggression towards the garage. Fizzy has to back out and use the stim.
Battery wasted.
Nice shot there from Fizzy.
We're low on lives. Exercise
There he goes.
caution. Friendly TAC deploy beacon offline. The enemy is out of lives. Taking Bravo. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Enemy details down to one.
Yeah, just the one member. I think SNK is the last one available.
Taking control.
Guess I'll wrap up there for Reliance.
Good job, Black Ops. Do it again and we get to go home.
At least this game's a little bit more back and forth than the last two we saw, right? A lot of 3-0s, but I'll swing in both directions.
Battery wasted. Impulse available.
Terrifying.
Defend all zones.
Assault pack right here.
All right. So now looking good for Reliance coming into
Going out.
this fourth
Be
round.
advised, hostile TAC deploy beacon active.
Destroyed
Right
sensor guard.
immediately in and around
We're losing A.
the garage-ish area. A already being conceded.
Destroy their tech deploy. Enemy
Saw that
scout
from
removed.
We're contesting
in a
A.
good position, has a few targets in sights. Ooh, finds the second in the garage.
Cluster nade available.
Ooh, mesh mine. You love me a good mesh mine kill. Ooh, that's okay. Nice little melt there onto the only girl. Somebody in the trailer.
9 bang going in.
Time's nearly up. Finish strong. We're running low on lives. Hostile UAV circling.
Enforcer, kill. Crash down.
Good kill from Alpha. There's not a lot of time left for them to continue attacking A. Hasn't quite gotten it yet. And obviously 20-9, it looks
Threat
like
removed.
Reliance in a very good position here. Should be...
We have the
We just have the kill
advantage.
advantage there. Yeah.
Mission objectives green across
Just
the
made it
board.
look easy, honestly.
Recon eliminated.
3 games of the round robin done. Few more matchups. We'll get Aqua and Only in here again, I believe. I don't think they're playing each other. It could be Reliance playing somebody, but we'll get that round robin in just a second. Season 1 previews going pretty well so far. I think I've enjoyed watching some of this Call of Duty action. Obviously, you know, I'm trying to see exactly who's gonna maybe emerge as one of the strong teams early on when we get to that season. But either way, been pretty fun to watch. Get the next matchup for you. We'll be right back with the CGL Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. All right, looks like it's Aqua and Mata up next. All right, Aqua's been permanently rebranded Aqua Squad. So, personal preference, I'm sure. But going back in, it's Slums, obviously another fan favorite. Map I personally like. Pretty excited for this one.
Control. Defend all zones. We're defending Alpha. Losing Alpha.
Nomad iced.
Ooh, right off the bat, kills kind of going the way, I think, of Mata here. Doing a pretty solid job right off the bat. Oop, now swing the other direction. Aqua Squad grabbing a couple. Looking for that
They're taking Alpha.
A checkpoint. Less than 60 seconds now. They've got to get in and get it taken. Amien's coming in quickly, able to get a pick there.
Kill.
They're low on lives. Eliminate them.
Nice 9-bang there. I think could have been actually pretty helpful for anybody still embedded in there. Just 30 seconds left. We've got to still take that A checkpoint. Haven't gotten it just yet, though.
Losing Alpha.
It seems like a pretty good defensive effort so far from
Nearly out of
Mata.
lives. Our TAC deploy beacon is offline. We're contesting Alpha.
Ooh, people dropping all over the place.
Alpha
Yeah, a lot of
locked
them is
down.
losing. SNK's able to get a double, one of which with the mesh mine. Now tied up 10-10. They were able to take Alpha, though, so additional time here. 122 left for Mata to continue defending. Aqua Squad is the Black Ops team looking to take that B check one. Obviously, significantly more difficult. Reaper Evermore with that shotgun flying around Gally Newton. SNK is able to answer one back. Still 7-7 in kills. Less than 60 seconds still.
We're out of lives. Proceed on mission.
Aqua Epic popping off. Getting 3 there with the score streak. Just 49 seconds left.
Bravo. Capturing B. Enemy details down to 1. Finish this. We've taken the lead. You took this round, but we're not done yet.
Kill.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones. Hostile UAV circling.
Ready to launch sensor.
Immediately kills going the way of Mata. They're already up 3 here. Haven't dropped 1 yet. Looking pretty good as they come to attack A. I think they're probably just gonna be able to just completely take this. Oh, unfortunate. It's like the game crashed. We will get you back in there and be right back with the Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview once we figure out some of these technical difficulties. It's like Alright, we're back up. Minor difficulties. Oh, finally had it back home. Sorry for the delays, guys. In the meantime...
Hostile signal down.
Ooh, tight angle there. Track out it's pretty good. All the way through that the room across the block there. Kind of impressive. A still not taken yet. Which has been nice double with the Hellstorm. Mantis now in that plaza area, gonna make things difficult here.
Mesh mine out.
Yeah, those Mantis is just devastating. SNK able to pick one up and obviously just wreaking havoc back here. Nothing's really kind of swinging the way of Mata. There's still the red side. All right.
Placing sentry.
Recharging 9 bank. Mantis still available here for Mata. We apologize, guys. We'll get the spectator mode sorted shortly.
Recon requesting care package supply.
Yeah, I like this strategy coming in from Mata. Obviously, they've got the look there from... We're able to take A now, looking to take B. But we're already prepared, obviously coming into this point for them.
Recon requesting attack chopper CAS.
And there you go. Missed that second round, but Mata, I think, pretty easy to tell throughout the rounds we did see. Pretty strong team, and I think no surprise they're able to grab that one.
Lighting up targets.
All right, we'll see what the next matchup is. I think after Slums, next map is... What's a frequency? And then Militia, those solid maps. Summit Firing Range Slums is going to be the final game. That's going to be a best of 3 kind of sets. So after this round robin, the 2 teams with the top record will face off in that final. All right, up next it's Aqua and Reliance. The score so far: Mata with 7 round wins, Reliance and only tied with 3, and Aqua with just the 1. So again, top teams after this round, I believe after the next round, I believe top 2 teams. It's like Mata's already pretty much guaranteed the spot there, but after these last couple games, we'll have our final 2 players who do that best of 3 series. But next map is Militia.
Control. Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Right. Going on the lower bunker section towards A. See just about all of Aqua Squad and 1 flanker coming around towards the church section.
Taking Alpha.
Going to Falcon 2 Alpha. We'll see if this red team just concedes that point or not. Already almost a tick earned for Aqua Squad. Looks like they actually start losing a few numbers here. Nice throwing knife from Hyper Blitzer. Ooh, only girl able to get the revenge medal though on Hyper Blitzer. I'm back around that backhand side.
Contesting A.
Still on the A checkpoint now, under 60 seconds.
9 bang out.
All of Aqua Squad coming back into the church, trying to contest this. A flanker from Sarge all the way around to see if there's any pressure through kind of open sanctuary.
Capturing A. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online. First come, first served. Hostile contesting A. Enemies are contesting A.
Yeah, finally have the second tick on that A control point.
Dry. Give it all you got.
I think Aqua Squad should be able to pull this through. It's still just about 30 seconds though. They really need to kind of get on and take it here.
Almost out of lives.
Get that additional time. Go for B.
We're capturing Alpha.
Good double kill from Columbia then. Finally do finish capping A. As the red team, Reliance starts moving back around towards B, contesting that, but Amien's here. Alphan's rather trying to get a couple kills. He was able to find one. Colombian chasing him down as he gets his health back, turns to engage, but it's dropped anyway.
Enemies contesting Bravo.
And so far the defense is doing pretty well. They held on to A for a pretty significant period of time. Still are advantaged in the kill department. Still up 7 are the defenders as they go into B, and just a minute 16 left. So you got to think it's something like they'll be able to either just continue holding this or just melt down these last remaining 9 kills.
Enemies contesting Bravo. They're down to their last lives. Take them out. Capturing B. No lives left. Fight to your last.
Yeah, nice defense so far
Mesh
from
mine ready to
Reliance.
deploy.
And really making it difficult for Aqua Squad to get into that B checkpoint. Just 54 seconds left, but they only have 3 members. So you got to expect even with the flank coming around that back edge side. Only girl drops, but it's still 12-2.
Bonus to whoever frags their last man. We have the advantage.
I think Reliance is playing
Keep it down, we're not done yet.
down a person. Still able to get some of these kills.
Let's do it.
Yeah, nice little double there from Columbia.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
You know, sometimes even playing down a person can be an advantage because you think about for every round of lives there are, so to speak,
Hostile attack deploy beacon
your team can
active.
get a maximum of 4 kills per like respawn rotation, where the other team can get a maximum of 5. So sometimes it actually ends up being a bit of an advantage because it's just less people you have to worry about dropping around you,
Mercs are
and
taking Alpha.
I mean, you can play a little bit tighter.
We're defending A.
That's been my experience. And obviously, it seems to be working out well for the
We're
Lions.
losing
They're
A.
already up 1, but we'll see how well
Hostile
they're able
UAV
to
circling.
attack this with, you know, having being down a member. Sarge, very nice.
We're contesting Alpha.
Yeah, coming in quickly. Nice defense there. They did get the single tick, but still looking pretty good here for Aqua Squad. Sensor dart into the church, but drops immediately for it was Fizzy Crush. Nice positioning here from Alphonse, trying to find something, but he's able to get 1 kill onto Aqua Epic, but then Sarge able to take him down, opting off the knife this time and actually deciding to shoot somebody.
Q stores open.
Mission clock is running down.
We're defending A.
Capturing A.
Authorizing UAV release.
And I see a full Reliance bit now or never here. They've got to be able to take 22 seconds left. It looks like they are getting the progress. Continuing to capture. And probably Aqua Squad will just concede this and
Hostiles contesting Alpha.
back in at A. Yeah, Hyper Blitz trying to commit, but Sarge with now a hatchet. Proving that, you know, should sticks and stones be a thing, he's already ready for it.
Attack deploy beacon planted.
I'm all for it.
We're taking multiple zones.
Attack them.
Yeah, the tactical beacon here, it makes sense. They're already obviously going to B to try and make that a little difficult as finish wrapping up this A capture zone. Did get it just a little bit of extra time, and they already have a tick on the second checkpoint, so it's starting to look pretty good here for the Lions. Busy getting the kill here onto Sarge after another hatchet from BKL into Alphonse. Position here for Fizzy Crush, checking the backside for any additionals before getting that guy whose back was to him. Pretty nice ledge up play there. Gets a second kill. Very nice from Fizzy. There we go. Reliance now up 2.
Our reputation's built on victory.
Enemy removed. Medical override system available.
Take all enemy zones.
Backs up against the wall now. It's Reliance up 2-0 over Aqua
Enemy
Squad,
UAV
who
above.
probably won't be able to recover the map differential if they lose
Enemy
this. They only have the
UAV
single map point.
established above.
Reliance goes up to 3 with a win here, I believe, and right there on par with Mata Mata, and I believe still a game to play. So, oh no, I think they probably lost one. So I think that they still would be in a good position though.
Contesting Alpha.
We'll see if
Merc forces are contesting Alpha.
we'll be facing. I believe it's gonna be Mata in that final round. But
Enemy UAV above.
immediately though, Reliance getting the kills they need, and again, it's just when you've got that one less person, so it's a little bit easier. You see him already 26-22 in the kind of kill
Enemy
balance here.
attack chopper above.
Ready to lead the charge.
Losing
Firing
Alpha.
sensor dart.
We're contesting Alpha.
Lions coming in just in time for 9 bangs, able to get to a little bit of safety here. The defense looks good so far. Able to get the flank around onto Hyper Blitzer, and they continue holding A, but it looks like Aqua Squad might have had a little bit of room there. The Lions trying to get out, can't quite though.
Taking Alpha.
Attack deploy beacon planted.
There's still all the action going on at A though. Alvin's coming back in trying to contest. Sees one. Reaper Nevermore gets away from the danger for the time being. Still a good defense from Alliance. Numbers coming through. Alvin's able to get the revenge on Hyper Blitz, who took down Fizzy Crush. not a lot of time left, and yeah, Aqua Squad really need to kind of get into this point.
Attack deploy beacon offline.
Not a lot of time left for it. 8.1 seconds now. Reaper Nevermore able to get a kill to try and stop the bleeding, so to speak. Still just 6 seconds available for them. Coming back in, Hyper Blitzer and gets another kill. It's a nice double there to keep it alive for them. 5.6 seconds on the clock. Kills still going the way of Reliance, though.
Tempest star.
Like they maybe, I can't imagine they'll just concede A here. Kind of looks like they could come back in and just kind of end the round now, doing just that. Just 5 kills left now for Aqua Squad.
They're running out of lives.
We'll get the additional time, but again, 14-5 is a little dicey. Just minute 5 here to try and attack B. You can't imagine it's
Seeker
gonna
mine
be
activated.
incredibly successful. But, you know, strange things have happened. They've got the kind of Seeker there. I think it probably destroyed pretty immediately. Off to a good start, though. Aqua
Tempest
Epic and Reaper
safely
Nevermore
disengaged.
both getting kills. Tempest up here for the Prophet Hyper Blitzer. Dropping those, still 12-4. 12-3 now, starting to look a little bit worse. Aqua Epic calling in dogs now for... It's so Reliance. Yeah, all the way around, just looking really solid. Just 2 left. Aqua Epic and Reaper Nevermore trying to make something happen here for Aqua Squad, but backs up against the wall. Going for the late kill, can't quite find it. Alvin's able to get that final kill, and that's Reliance with another 3-0.
Remaining assets returned for debrief.
Into a Alphins. Guy whose back was to him. Pretty nice legs up play there. Gets a second kill. I got some busy. Once again, so as it stands now, Mata with 7 points, Reliance with 6, and I think that was either the last or we got one more round after that before we go to the finals. But again, looking pretty good here for Mata in a good position. I want to say that is it. I think it's Reliance and Mata that are in the finals. But I'll get confirmation on that. We'll be right back with the CGL Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. I guess start getting the next map set up, but quick announcements. It's like in the Rival Tier semifinal, it was Trash Cans able to take down Paranoia 3-1. So the Rival final is set, Kinetics versus Trash Cans. That should be a fantastic game. First seed versus second seed. And yeah, that should be just really fun to watch. Make sure you're in the Discord so you know when that's happening. That's going to be for Overwatch, spoiler. I should probably clarify that. It's playing Call of Duty. The Rival Tier finals for Overwatch just finished up. Trash Cans taking Paranoia down. And should be a good matchup. A lot of games coming up for the rest of the weekend. Obviously, directly after this, we just have some community content coming up to continue the Extra Life stream. Again, guys, if you're unfamiliar, we're streaming for Extra Life. All proceeds from the stream in donations and whatnot go to support Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So we appreciate all of your involvement. Definitely try and donate if you can. There's a link below the stream and also in our Discord channel as well. And you can find out when all of that is happening. We got one more round here in the Season 1 preview, and then we'll go to the final. That's going to be a best of 3, so a little bit longer game. Looks like we are set with the next matchup. All right, looks like we are good to go with the next game. Get you in there very shortly. All right, yeah. Had to change the map just to get the last one. I think it's, I want to say Contraband. Let me see what this last map is. It is Contraband. Another map I like. Obviously, they brought back a lot of the old maps for Black Ops 4, which I really appreciate, but some of the new maps, really solid. This is one of them, and it's one I do like. Let's get the teams all loaded through. I'll send you over there. Guys, again, if you just passed through Console Gaming League, we're looking to get our Black Ops 4 Season 1 underway in the very near future. So make sure you're in the Discord channel if you are interested in that and find out all sorts of exciting information. Obviously, a few little maybe tweaks here and there for Treyarch to work out, but ideally, a pretty good platform for you. We also have Blackout as well. Those scrims taking place later today, I believe. So more information again about that in the Discord. If you're interested in Blackout, not so much the objective-based kind of control stuff, that's available for you as well. A lot of stuff over at CGL, a lot of growth. We're excited about it. Now it's only here coming back, trying to get a few more map points. I think they only have the 1 right now. I'll take it back. Still 3 also. So a 3-0 here for them would put them in kind of a similar position as
Alpha secure.
I don't think they're back. Oh, yeah, it's Reliance, who just got that 3-0, and I think went up to 6 map wins. So, already things looking pretty good for Only. They have a little bit of the advantage, and they've already taken that A checkpoint. So, coming up very aggressively. They got the kills. They got the kind of positional advantage.
We're capturing Bravo. Assault pack's down. Come get it. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Yeah, already half of B done and dusted, Only coming in very aggressively, and it looks pretty good for them so far. See the team just driving through pretty consistently. Organized. Now the kills getting pulled back a little bit. Reliance trying to pull some through. Ooh, Bestadon, nice kill there. Not quite able to pick up the second, but got a little bit of advantage coming around the corner and gets completely melted there by
UAV launch.
Alphans.
Authorization
Enemies
nomad.
contesting Bravo. We're capturing Bravo. They're low on lives. You know what to do.
Yeah, looking really good here for Only. I think just looked the stronger side throughout this round. Already here, almost 2 ticks gone on B. Reliance coming back though, 2 quick picks. Solid there from Reliance.
We're low on lives.
Trying to defend a little bit
Exercise
longer. You see that control point starts to recede as they had about halfway through B. Now just 1 minute and 22 seconds left for Only as they attack this point.
caution. Capturing B.
Nice kill for Foley.
Enemies are contesting Zone B.
Reloaded, did not see obviously the opponent around the corner. Now the kill's actually going the way of
Bravo.
Reliance, just barely 10-8, but the defense is starting to get a little bit better here. Again, the control point percentage recedes back a little bit.
We're defending Bravo.
Oh, looking a little bit better now. Only, or the best of Don on point, I believe. Yeah, able to get a couple kills. Turned away at the exact wrong moment. They'll see if he can get this one. Can't quite convert it.
No more lives.
He's taken down there by Fizzy Crush.
Mercs are contesting
Hairball
B.
though here for Only. Gets a little bit of healing. Comes back in. Yeah, 4-8 now. It's looking a bit rougher for
Tango down.
Only, but you know, 2 quick kills. Nice from Hairball. Yeah, not a lot of time left to work with. Mesh my location
Line
here.
going down.
Time's almost up. Make
To
that
watch
push.
that back end, but it's got to be somebody else that comes through and attacks that point though for
Be
Only.
advised, hostile
Hairball
attack
can't
deploy
continue
beacon
looking back
active.
from that far away. Both teams playing a little more timidly now. Just 20 seconds left. Those are just the 2 members here for Only, so not a lot that they can do. Got to get all 6 kills. There's one immediately. Fizzy Crush able to take down Best of Don, so looking a little bit rough, and he actually now kind of a foregone conclusion. Hairball's probably not going to be able to 1v6 this on the point, no less. Time will expire, and I think it's going to be Reliance coming away with the first round.
Pleasure watching you work, crew.
Guess I'll play there from Fizzy Crush. Nice use of the sensor dart.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Guess now Reliance with a bit of the advantage here. Still playing with as a 4-man. It's a 4-person, I guess. That's kind of impressive that they're still being able to compete. But like I said, when you're able to offset fights just 5-4 in kind of a lives-based thing like this, it's kind of, I don't know, I guess it makes a little bit more sense. But at the same time, they still have to at some point attack an objective. So still impressive. Going back and forth, still tied 28 early on.
Mercs are taking Alpha.
Laser wire GTG.
Enemy UAV above.
Shotgun now, fully reloading, looking for some space, but yeah, just can't get away from the shotgun there. Reliance with a nice double, just storming through.
We're defending Alpha.
Now the kill's really going the way of Reliance. Only fully able to answer one back the other direction and maybe finds a little bit of support, but
We're defending A. Multiple hostile UAVs.
yeah, Reliance coming into A pretty quickly, and they've already taken that
Hostile
first
UAV
tick.
detected.
Continue that percentage. Still contested though. I can't tell who's quite on the point here. Oh, I guess it is, yeah, it's just Hairball who's sitting here kind of preventing the additional contention. Actually, yeah, 3 members here of Only sitting on the point, embedded pretty deeply, but they're losing members quickly. 24-16 currently for the kills. As it's contested, that time's not dropping at all, so
Task UAV above my location. Hostile attack deploy beacon online.
So Reliance has been on A, and I don't think they even realize. Oh my God, 4 kills from the Hellstorm missile from the Only girl. Just about a team wipe, and that'll give them a little bit more room to continue holding on to this. Hairball still sitting here trying to defend. Reliance goes in with the shotgun, drops him. Now they start to actually earn some percentage. They're also taking B simultaneously, so they've got progress there on the other point as well as the defense comes back in to take this A checkpoint.
Launching mine.
But I mean, obviously the old bait and switch, right? As long as they're able to continue taking B, that'll give them additional time. It's been 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock for the last 5 minutes or so, maybe. Just with, or probably 3 minutes or so, just because
Black Ops forces are contesting all
they had,
zones.
I believe it was
Enemies contesting
the
Alpha.
Lions, I think, on the point for the longest time.
Capturing A.
Hostile medic down.
Nice pick up there from the Lions, looking for another. Might get it on hairball, and he does.
Black Ops are contesting A.
Still haven't quite taken either point though, but still 1 minute 9 because it's just been contested.
Enemies contesting Alpha.
Second tick now at A.
Bravo lost.
Finally have to concede that point, and it's already looking difficult. Reliance here now just needs the 1 tick, additional tick on the A checkpoint. Still 2 minutes to work with. That just contention from the entire time to stop the clock, staying on the point, keeping the fight on the point, just dragging it out, allowed them to have a lot more time to work with. Now coming directly into point. Here's some shotguns. Reliance must be close.
They're running out of lives.
Now back to the slog here at A. It does get kind of difficult. Alpha's pretty low, but gets a little bit of healing here.
Right away.
Still contesting though. We'll see. It's Alphonse now. Gets dropped there by Elix. Or Elite X, sorry. Elite X. Saying
Taking
Elite. There we go.
Black Ops are
But
contesting A.
already, again, 12-3, 11-3 in the kills. Just
Contesting Alpha.
Only's having a really difficult time just staying
Your
alive
last
long enough
asset.
to
Complete the mission.
defend. Reliance
We're
just
defending
able
Alpha.
to offset the kills long enough to, you know, and the percentage looks like they're just about to get. Yeah, it wouldn't at that point. It wouldn't have mattered if they'd gotten the kills or
Battle's
the
lost.
point, right?
Pop smoke, then regroup.
Reliance doing a really good job, even disadvantage 4v5 and still getting the wins.
One by dead bad.
Look at that tracking. A kid, but only slightly.
Take all enemy zones. Hostile UAV circling.
Assaulting hostile UAV.
There we go. Yeah, nice of Elite to destroy that UAV. Huge proponent of carrying a launcher specifically for UAVs. Immediately though, kills starting to go the way of only a little bit.
Enemies are contesting A.
There's 1v1 because the line starts with 1 less. Now just about tied up, going directly to A.
Merc forces
Some
are
kind of
contesting Alpha.
percentage. Only can earn. They obviously need to pull one back here. Solid pick up for the only quick.
Crash requesting.
Ooh,
Capturing multiple
the only
zones.
girl
Good job.
with the attack dogs. That I believe Nomad class. Put in some work.
Resup's good to go.
Looks like we get away with it for the time being. Still just tied
Ready
at
to drop an
25.
assault pack.
Testing means the point is still
Enemies
where the time
contesting
travel
Bravo.
stopped. Now doing the same kind of thing that we saw Reliance do on the last round, kind of pivot over to B and see if they can get some progress there and split the defenders. Seems like it may be working out actually, as now the entire defense looks like they've shifted towards B. They're still taking A. They're actually taking both points simultaneously. I don't know exactly what Reliance is doing in this defense. There we go. Finally able to pull, get all the way over there and commit to one end to the other. They are on B now and saving it, but almost 2 ticks gone there before they were able to pivot around, and they had to concede A in the meantime. So still a lot of time on the clock here for only to try and take the second point.
Kill. Enemy down.
Black Ops are taking B.
Enemy razor wire.
K9 unit, kill.
We're contesting B.
Moving
The enemy
back
team
into
is running
point
low
here.
on lives.
Still looking to defend. Still a lot of time though. Minute 33 is going to make it hard. They're still sitting on a point. Attackers coming through. Can't tell who's right outside that checkpoint now.
Eliminated razor wire. Mesh mines up.
Only Foley on his own, but going in here, maybe able to get a double kill. This could be huge for them. Just the one. I think the second member in the center there kind of retreated a little bit, but only Foley still able to get into being kind of advanced position. He's got some members behind him, though. Won't be able to get away, maybe. Oh, able to get the healing. That's impressive. I think still being chased, though.
Hostiles contesting Bravo.
Yeah, and just didn't follow through. Reliance able to pick up a double right there when it looked like only was going to be able to contest a little bit further, but they did get additional progress on the point. So that'll at least be encouraging, but the defense starting to rumble back through. 56 seconds left for only to continue taking. They are down 2 in this game, so they really need this map, or this round win, to try and get them a little bit of momentum to kind of get back into it. That's not the way to do it. They'll only go with the mesh mine, able to take down Bestodon, running through a narrow channel. 40 seconds now, 11-7 on the kill spread, which has kind of been difficult for only to kind of keep in their favor. They're kind of behind the 8-ball in most of this game. Hairball coming through, able to get a quick pick from behind, finds a second onto Alphans before being taken down by Reliance. 9-2 now as the defender still sit on point. It's Elite and only Foley available still for... Oof, never mind. Just Elite available here for...
Seraph dropped.
Only able to get a single kill onto Alphans, but just 5 seconds again. You're in a situation where you can't really contest that point. 1v7 to attack, and Reliance will get away with this one. Yeah, 6 points Reliance, and we'll see what the final matchup is. I think it's 2 teams tied on 6 points now, so we'll have to see how that gets broken down. But again, congratulations to Reliance. Their solid win all the way around. Impressive performance. I like to see this Reliance Mata game. Should be pretty good. Airball though here for only. Just going to be healing. Comes back in. Yeah, 4-8 now. It's looking a bit rougher for only, but you know, 2 quick kills. Nice one. All right, so we'll be right back with the CGL Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. I think it's going to be the 2 teams facing off in the finals. I'm trying to get exactly who that is, because I think we do have a tie, but I got to find out. But it will be best of 3. We're doing Firing Range, Slums, and Summit. A lot of familiar maps. And yeah, it's going to be Reliance and Mata. Yeah, definitely should be a good matchup. We can swap this team name here. Yep. Then Summit, Firing Range, and Slums in a best of 3. So back where we started, Summit was the, I believe, the first map we did. Again, guys, the Actual Life charity stream benefiting Children's Miracle Network hospitals, doing our 25-hour stream with daylight savings. Link below the Twitch stream. Definitely donate. Fantastic cause is something that we've been really proud to be a part of for the last 3 years, 2-ish 3 years, and yeah, really encourage the community to come out and donate. It's been a pretty solid stream so far. We've had some good content, a bit of a PS4 EU Overwatch showcase from what would kind of be the our Xbox Division's kind of contender / rival tier level. Really good matchup, and right after that had the Overwatch contender tier semifinal that went 5 games between Boost and Co and Panthera Leo. Really solid matchup there, and now being able to finish at the 1v1 and then getting into this Call of Duty stuff. I know that we've been wanting to get Call of Duty on the stream for the longest time, so excited for that, and excited to bring this preview to you. Can definitely expect more like this as we get the season ramped up. We'll have details about that in the Discord, so make sure you are in it. If you're not, link again below the channel, and you can get in there, get your roles, all the good stuff. Squad should be able to pull this through. It's still just about 30 seconds though. We really need to get on the tip here. We have additional time to be. I think our squad should be able to pull this through. It's still just about 30 seconds though. We really need to get on the tip here. We have additional time to be. However, able to attack this with, you know, having being down on that. Airball though here for only. Healing comes back in. Yeah, 4-8 now. It's looking to rougher for only, but you know, 2 quick kills. Nice airball. It was the line for them on the point for the longest time. Nice pick there from the lines looking for another. Might get it on hairball and he does. All right, we're back. Got Mata and Reliance here in a best of 3, starting off on Summit, then to firing range, finishing up on Slums if necessary. Both these teams looking pretty solid in the round robin. I'm excited for this one. Gets you directly into the game in about roughly 15 seconds or so.
Control. Defend all zones. We're defending B.
Right.
Black Ops forces are
Reliance
taking A.
defending first. Only will find himself in a tough spot. It will get healing, come back around, but already actually taking 2 points simultaneously are Mata. Nice aggressive approach from them. They've already got progress on A and B.
All zones contested. Push them back.
Only girl coming in to contest, looking for some members, finds one here.
Crash.
Able to take down Wizards. Still having to concede B though. Got the hands kind of occupied here at A. Yeah, you look at the positions there from each member from Mata, and it just looks really solid. They've almost completely capped B and looking rough for Reliance since they're having to concede that point. I don't think they've quite gotten it yet, but just about.
Enemies contesting Bravo.
Having gotten the second point on A, and actually looks like B might be receding a little bit.
Hostile UAV circling.
Down.
Wizards able to get a nice
Hostiles
kill there,
Bravo.
jumping in, looking for a second, finds it. And now they're getting the percentage. I think they should be able to cap B right here. With the additional time, 2 minutes and 8 seconds, and already about half of A already capped. So looking very bright start here. Model look like they came to play 20 to 16 in the kills. They've got that as well. Looking for the second tick, almost there. Additional progress, and yeah, just really impressive so far. Still 2 minutes on the clock, a lot of time to work with.
Merc forces are contesting Alpha. All zones.
It's a mesh mine setup for the red team here across the middle. See if they capitalize it. Able to get the round cap beforehand. That's lightning fast here from Mata. Directly in on this final matchup here.
Assault down. Recon destroyed.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones.
Mata in a good position here, up 1. Again, Reliance, they do have one fewer member, so that could be obviously playing a part of it. But they've had one fewer member for the last 2 games and still been getting wins. So,
Contesting Bravo.
I mean, been playing pretty well. Not to say this Mata team has been playing pretty solidly as well, so may have finally met their match. Though I say that, and Reliance already has almost 2 ticks here on B, earns a second progress. They do have sticking percentage. Rough there, Newton falling off the side. Amiens with a nice double, though. So sitting here on B, they've got the 2 ticks, haven't quite earned the 3rd yet. Time starting to drop. And it's, yeah, I thought someone said that they were about to contest A. I think that would have been...
Friendly
We've seen that strategy before where they try and split the kind of defending team and see if that would have panned out for them, but it's like they are retreating back to B. Just the 2 ticks gone, 55 seconds as they can't quite contest it yet. Now getting a couple kills though.
Black Ops are contesting A.
Ooh, always rough, looking away for a split second, and then you look back and it's already right in your face. 19-18 here. Reliance still with a bit of the advantage, but they can't quite get that 3rd percentage yet. 40 seconds, they really need to move in to try and actually kind of pause this time a little bit so they have time for A. Kills there from the only girl.
Mission clock is running down.
But drops those. King Dollar comes back through and is able to kind of turn things the other direction. Tied here on kills, 24 seconds. Not a lot to work with if you're Reliance, though. They really do need to move it a point. Still a lot of time to be able to come back and take this, but you got to be able to get just that 3rd percentage. Nice play there for Alpha. It's able to grab the 1. Can't find a second just yet, but the B tick starts to keep going for them a little bit. Nice flank here from Alphins. I really like this position, just watching that center section from Mata's spawn. They are able to take B, get additional time. 1 minute 8 seconds here for them. Still there. Alphins with the grenade in now. They turn their attention to A. 58 seconds. The contention coming in underneath from Alphins. A little bit patient, looking for King Dollar, who we saw just sneak behind. Dollar will escape, but now the point's contested. Kills going the way of Reliance, though. 12-5 already. And again, this disadvantage, kind of a understaffed team, so to speak, able to turn the kills around. 10-2 now. You got to expect to be able to take this. And nice response here from Reliance. Aliens in over the top. Is able to get a kill into Fizzy Crush, though, using the protection from the barrier. Reliance back in, looking for the kill. Yeah, just 9-1 now. It's going to be a kills to win. I think it would have been round regardless, and Reliance tied up.
Our reputation's built on victory.
Take all enemy zones. Enemy UAV above.
We got immediately right here
Taking
above
multiple zones.
B.
Enemies are contesting zone B.
Yeah, Reliance again, just shotgun straight through that hallway. Makes it really difficult. 3 members from Reliance on B now. Trying to defend out, but looks like Wizards, the only one there on A, trying to earn a little bit of cheeky percentage. Hasn't quite got that progress yet, but looks for another kill. Can't quite get it. Only girls can take him down. 28-24 for Reliance. And again, they're just doing it kind of the hard way, just getting the kills more instead of being positionally superior given their disadvantaged numbers. But still seems to be working out. As again, looking for some room, they've actually leveled this out. Amiens with a nice double. Wizards adds another. And now they're tied up 24. But now starting to earn B. 2 ticks gone here for Mata. Should be able to take this easily. Minute available. Now contesting at the last second. We've got a flamethrower available. SNK melting through. Captured B. They've got additional time. 2 minutes now.
Care package available for tasking.
Reliance very low. See if they're able to capitalize there. You did get the kill onto Newton, I think. They use some healing. He's back up to 150. Wizards low as well, though. Has healing. Uses it. Can re-engage. Still 19-18 for Mata. They've got 142 to attack A. moving in quickly, but caught in the corner. Reliance able to catch him. Only girl looking for this defensive position is able to find the pick onto Amiens. Gets a second onto SNK. Nice double there for Only Girl. A third onto King Dollar. Just melted people back here.
Mine going down.
Maybe kill onto Amiens. They can't really get with this defensive position. Finally, SNK is able to take down the threat. She got 4 back there before finally being mopped up. Still 12-8. Nice offset there for Reliance. Now Alpha's coming in over the top, finding the attacking Mata. Newton able to take down that. Probably going to be able to pick up a few more there while they kind of catch the unawares, but they took down the threat. Still 11-6 here for Reliance. No sticking percentage on A yet so far. Still 43 seconds though, but they don't have a lot of room to work with. Just the 4 lives left, and again, just Reliance not too worried about the objective, just getting those kills and winning it that way. Looking to go up 2-1 here in the series, and very well may. Now it's 9-3. Turning a few back though. Newton able to get a pick onto the Only Girl. Busy Crush falls as well. 3-7. 36 seconds as they contest the point, but one man standing now. It's Newton.
One tango left. Take him out. Time's nearly up. Finish strong.
We'll see how this plays out. We've never seen this movie. Catches Only Girl and maybe a rough spot. She's going to escape though, and a teammate comes through. Reliance getting the pick, and it's Reliance up 2-1.
This isn't 0 week. Step it up.
Yeah, we saw this one. Better back here, able to get a couple picks. Finally, it was SNK killed there that took it down, getting a third. They ended up finding a fourth as well before finally dropping. But Reliance, again, don't have the numbers, but it seems like it's working out for them.
Hostile UAV circling. They're taking Bravo. Hostiles have established multiple UAVs. We're contesting B.
I think fire breakout or a flamethrower there.
Hostile
Catching a
CUAV
few.
detected.
Reliance able to grab a couple.
Hostile
28-27.
circling.
Still progress earned on. I think it's actually. I thought it was being actively contested, but yeah, I think it's actually Reliance. Now with 2 ticks of progress to be. Nobody coming into contest here for Mata just yet.
Enemy has
Conceded
Bravo.
immediately. 2 minutes and 19 seconds now for Reliance to come in and attack A. And they've already got. It's kind of surprising to see Mata peel off B that quickly.
Firing sensor dart.
Alvin sees SNK but can't quite get the beat on him. Has to peel back and heal. 26-24 in Mata's favor. Still defending well. Reliance not making any significant attempt to push just yet, but now in maybe a position to do so. Will start to engage, but they're immediately kind of jumped on by the defenders. Only Girl able to get a quick early kill onto Dollar. Still tied up 23-23. Means an Alpha trading kills there. Still now Reliance kind of swing the kills their favor. 21-20, only just barely, but nonetheless still a good defense from Mata on this point. I don't know if Dollar's going to survive this. Can't quite get over the barrier and drops. Who now kills really going, I think, the way, yeah, of Mata. Starting to get a couple. Alpha's able to grab King Dollar, but still not quite attacking the point. Gets another kill first and finds it down to Newton. Maybe a second onto Amiens. Can't quite get it. Alpha's going to get him instead.
We're running low on lives.
17-15, still pretty tight, but they able to contest the payload, or the
Losing Alpha.
control point rather. 31 seconds left available. Tied at 15. Not the same kind of kill dominance we've seen
Enemy
from
establishing drone squad above.
Reliance in the past.
They're running out of lives.
But still a good defense from Mata in this kind of defense, I think, should be able to tie up this game unless we see some really aggressive push here from Reliance. But already starting to get disadvantage in kills as well, 13-11. They've maintained that 2 for a little bit here. SNK embedded but didn't expect the 2, gets dropped by Reliance. 11-10, now 10-10 as Reliance take the advantage. 10-9 now. 6 seconds left. We'll see if they can continue contesting this point. Alvin's here for Reliance, able to get at least to help earn this initial progress. Wizards coming around that back section to flamethrower in for them as well, and it's starting to look a little bit better for Reliance.
Enemies contesting Alpha.
Oh, they gotta stay on the point though. Yeah, 3 seconds left. I don't know if they have the numbers now. Tied up at 7, but it looks like it's gonna actually be a good defense here for Mata. Gonna pull one back.
We're only as strong as our weakest link. Not
Now
you.
tied up 2-2.
Capture all zones.
I like this this matchup. Pretty tight game.
Taking Bravo.
Ready to drop an assault pack.
Already progress at B. We'll see if Reliance just concedes this immediately. It looks like they kind of are, but now finally getting back onto it. Almost a second. Yeah, they get the second progress. So Reliance coming through the flamethrower, grabbing 3. So immediately they'll lose that second percentage, but already really strong start here for Mata. Looks like Reliance do have their 6th now. Zaxway's coming in. Or their 5th rather. So evened up. 25-24 in Reliance's favor. King Dollar looking for a pick, can't quite find it though. Alphonse with a nice double, however, for Reliance. They'll take a little bit of that kill advantage. Reliance finds himself in a tough spot, uses the stim, gets back to full. Still 2 points gone for Mata.
We're contesting A.
Mercs are contesting B. We're capturing multiple zones. Good job.
Sensor going live.
Yeah, just
Enemies
about
are
got
contesting
B.
zone B.
30 seconds left, maybe like a pixel away from being able to cap that point entirely, but haven't quite found it just yet. Reliance still
Mercs are
defending well.
contesting B. They're down to their last lives. Take them out. We're low on lives. Exercise caution.
Utilizing TAC deploy. Zone hot.
Merc forces are contesting
Grenade
Alpha.
going out.
Things starting to swing maybe in favor of Mata getting a couple kills here. They did end up finally conceding,
Taking A.
or capturing B rather. 1 minute and 10 seconds now for them to come in and take this A checkpoint. SNK able to get a nice little double there. 11-6 now as it's Mata taking the kill advantage.
Triage system engaged.
Hostiles are out of lives. Keep up the pressure. We have total control.
Yeah, solid response there, and Mata take that first
Government
round.
forces take the win.
May have finally met their match. Though I say that, and Reliance already has almost 2 ticks here on B. Earns the second progress. They do have. We're just moving in quickly, but caught in the corner. Reliance able to catch him. Only girl looking for this defensive position is able to find a pick onto Amiens. Gets a second onto SNK. Nice double there for Only Girl. Right, Mata taking an early lead there. Next map is firing range. We'll see if they can just take it in 2, or if Reliance will come back and tie up the series. Just change the map really quickly. We'll get you back into firing range.
Control. Defend all zones.
Starting quickly. Reliance dropping early as Amien's able to get a pick. They are the attacking side this time. Mata coming in and going immediately to A, seeming to gain some advantage, but yeah, Alpha's not having anything about it. And Reliance able to get kills early here. 28-26. Already down to a minute.
We're losing B.
Ooh, Wizards will take down Alpha's headed towards the garage there. Couldn't quite find the kill. Maybe it wasn't expecting there, but King Dollar took down Fizzy Crush. Revenge for the drop on Wizards. 26-23 in favor of Reliance. It's kind of what we're used to seeing them kind of at more advantage in that kill department. Now moving towards A. Finally able to break through a little bit. It's going to be the defense having to pivot back to try and attack them in that bunker. Reliance able to get a pickup onto S&K, but already some sticking percentage for them on A. They've gotten that first, probably about half of the point or so. Still looking for that second. Fizzy Crush coming back in and contest. Stop the clock a little bit. Almost a second tick though. I think Fizzy dropped there, so they do have the second progress point. Still Reliance with a kill advantage, but just barely. But it seems like they've been able to maintain that throughout the game, and it ends up working out for them. But now just seconds away from capping A. They got that. There's the additional minute, and now Fizzy Crush moving on to B just to try and get a defense set up quickly. Defensive mesh mine set up there as well. The attackers start peppering in damage here from the garage towards Plywood. Tight angle there from King Dollar.
Tactical reinforcements available.
Yeah, still a defense set up pretty well, but I don't think they're actually contesting the point because it's right outside of that Plywood, just in the that open area. So already progress point earned here for King Dollar sitting in.
Hostile UAV circling. Our attack deploy beacon is offline.
Shooter maneuver.
Yeah, that's aggressive approach there from Fizzy Crush, not letting Amiens get the health in. They're both a little low, but regardless, still 17-10, and it's Reliance, again, just with the kill advantage. Still defending pretty okay, just a single point gone here for Mata. They are down one in the series, so looking to come back here and need a strong defensive starter. Zach Space in tough spot, retreats, looking for health, finds it. 21 seconds now, 15-8 in Reliance's favor. And at this point, you know, it looks like Mata's going to have to actually attack this point because if they continue losing members, it's just going to make it even harder. Trying to do something now. Amiens from the top of garage here. Kill's starting to go their direction, but now it's a 12-5, 8 seconds left. They've got to start pushing this point. Getting in here right in front of Plywood. A lot of members of the defense sitting back. Only girl getting a mesh mine kill. Reliance, yeah, kills just dropping all the way around here for Mata. 10-2. I don't think there's anybody available to contest this. But once I say that, they're still contesting point. They get a couple like late kills there, but yeah, time will run out, and Reliance come away with the first round on firing range.
Battle's lost. Pop smoke, then regroup.
Eliminated 5 range.
Defend all zones.
Attack him. Get a UAV on station above.
Cluster grenade going out.
We're capturing Alpha.
Her percentage starting to earn here for Reliance as they go into A.
Assault packs ready.
Yeah, Wizard just got a tough spot there. Was able to get Reliance down, but kills kind of swapping either side. Now kills swing in favor of Mata.
Mercs are taking Alpha.
Deploy beacon planted.
Reliance starting to get a little bit of this percentage though, but waiting for the contention to come back through from Newton.
We're contesting Alpha.
Kills still swapping either side. They get the second progress point though. 58 seconds as they continue pushing this.
Cluster's ready.
Yeah, just nobody coming in to contest it from Mata. So it looks like Reliance will be able to take at least A as they come in late. But yeah, I'm starting to think they'll just concede that point and focus on B.
Alpha
Extra minute
secure.
now, 158 for Reliance to come in and attack this.
Tagged him.
Losing Bravo. Enemy UAV above. We're contesting Bravo. Be advised, hostile attack deploy beacon active. We're low on lives. Exercise caution. We're losing B.
17-14 thing swing back the direction of Reliance here. Amines gets a quick kill onto Fizzy Crush. Sitting here in
They're low on lives.
the
You know what
bottom
to do.
of the plywood building.
War machine's up.
That's okay. Rewinds finds himself in a tough spot, gets some healing, sees a window, looking for the kill, but Zack of Spades is able to get away at least momentarily. More targets. SNK drops Fizzy, getting the headshot there. Still not a lot of progress made on B. Time ticking down, just over a minute now.
Enemy cluster grenade.
Nice maneuvering
Hostile
from
down.
Wizards to get away from the danger and find the kill onto Reliance. 11-9 now for Reliance here. 50 seconds remain. We got the sensor dart set up to see who's all in that plywood building. Finally, they are going to engage this. 39 seconds left. Mesh mine available here for only girls to see. But now it's somebody coming from behind. She's got that rocket. Oh, Amians, I believe, with the grenade takes down 2 and able to continue holding on to the point. They did earn progress though. So the first hit gone. Wizards can't catch Alphins and trailer. And King Dollar just trying to get back up and continue defending. Gets dropped by the only girl. UAV down for them. 8-4 in Reliance's favor, but 21 seconds on the clock. So
Destroyed your UAV.
they need to get onto the point and continue contesting, or just wipe out the remaining members. 3 left here for Mata, as I think now they actually are trying to take the point. King Dollar grabs double on Zack of Spades and the only girl. Time still starting to tick down, but now it's a 4v3. Really turn this the other direction. Alphin's trying to offset the fight in their favor. 7.9 seconds remain. 3-2 for Reliance.
Tango left. Take him out.
Now 3-1. Just Amiens remains on the point. Gets dropped. That's it. Reliance, I believe, take it that
down.
round.
We're not done yet.
Nice response after losing in that first game on Summit. And Reliance well on the way to tying up the series.
Backing it down. Recon. Kill.
Take all enemy zones.
Assault pack's down. Come get it. Crash establishing Hellstorm link.
Hellstorm missile immediately coming through. Can't find anybody though. Amien's getting an early kill onto Reliance. Gallon Newton sees a couple in plywood shooting through, but can't. I think actually it helps to get Zack of Spades down. Early kill advantage going the way of Mata. They'll be attacking here, so that'll be helpful.
Hostile attack deploy beacon online.
Sensor available.
Enemy UAV above.
Ooh, Reliance catching SNK. Didn't see him
on time.
in the
Fight
garage.
like you mean it.
26-21, and they really
Hostiles
Reliance doing a really solid job defending this. Mata needs to get in quickly. 20 seconds left. They're already running out of time early on. and disadvantaged in the kind of kill bank. Rewinds in now, coming into the point. Immediately melted though. Alphas, they've just got it so well pinned down. Attack dogs coming in for the only girl and try and split them up a little bit as they try and pivot around to the opposite side. B's going to be a little tough, trying to see if A's the answer. And now they've got a lot more to contend with. Time's going to run out here. Yeah, again, just what a defense from Reliance. They'll tie up the series 1-1.
The spoils.
So Slums is the final map, and we'll have that for you in just a second. We come back with CGL Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. All right, and the final round of the Black Ops 4 Season 1 preview. It's been a nice final. I like this. Obviously, back and forth, 1-1. Mata taking that first one. Reliance coming right back. So now all tied up as we go to Slums. Be decided here. Mostly just bragging rights, but nice to see these teams competing. I was excited about Black Ops coming out, and right into it.
Capture all zones.
It's going to be Mata attacking first, and it's Reliance defending. Kill swapping early. Looks like difficult to tell exactly which position they're trying to take here. Embedded pretty deep. You kind of see the defense sitting back just right around that B area. It looks like A relatively open. SNK Rewinds has the same idea and will head that direction. In some crossfire, can't quite catch Reliance. He finds him there in the room. That kind of ends that attack pretty abruptly. But again, you see the attackers trying to decide exactly how they want to attack B. I do think A is still available. Only girl coming to defend that section. Zach Space in the region as well. Amien's trying to get over, but now they're kind of coming across the plaza to see if they've got some room to attack that,
Make that push.
kind of office area. But yeah, not looking good here. Again, we've seen this happen before. Mata just a little bit more reluctant in their attack than maybe they should be. 22 seconds left. They really just need to get to a point. Just pick one and go for it. They're kind of splitting, trying to decide which one they want to be more aggressive about, but that's not the way to do it there. Kills dropping either way. Already down 8 in the kill balance, but 23-15. Or 23-14 rather, but finally as they start to get on the point, just 3 seconds left, they have to start to scramble here towards the end, and yeah, just a pretty easy defense there for Reliance right off the bat.
This isn't 0 week. Step it up.
Nice pickups there for Alphans.
Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones. Hostile UAV circling.
Nomad wasted.
We're taking A.
Yeah, much more aggressive attack here from Reliance coming to A quickly. Time stops at 1:16 as the defense tries to decide exactly how they want to engage this through. Finally, the fight starts to break out. SNK directly into point, gets melted there by Fizzy Crush. Only Girl in the vicinity as well. Now the kills start going the way though. Reliance, Only Girl, Sack of Spades all down. A nice triple with the Hellstorm missile. Alphans just shutting that idea down entirely. Still with the numbers advantage though, 25-23. Two defenders here on A, and B actually might be open for them to kind of try and attack. We'll see if they try and come back around. Fizzy Crush actually, I think, picked up 2 there and was in a completely wide open space, so it's accuracy to be able to pick up those kills quickly. SNK trying to bob and weave, does find the kill on Zack of Spades. 24-21 now for Reliance. 45 seconds they are. That considered another point to contest.
Tactical beacon offline.
Exactly where they're positioned here. King Dollar for the defenders. Shooting through that opening to the plaza. As they do pivot around towards B.
We're contesting Bravo.
Capturing multiple zones.
They've got progress here on Bravo. They've got another 2 to go. They're starting to look a little bit better. At least they're able to stop the clock. 43 seconds. It's kind of what we've seen from them. 21-13 though, as I think it's Mana getting a little bit reckless here. Nice kills for Reliance though. 3 back-to-back. Was able to pivot in that back section. They're very close to Captain B, which gives them an additional minute here. Attention going through from Newton. SNK is able to grab 2 coming in and effectively stop that, but you know, now they come in from behind and they're going to take A. I like the strategy here from Reliance to try and divert the attention from the Mana defenders. Now they have to decide whether or not they want to concede it. They will just allow them to concede A. Additional minute on the clock means 140 for just one last tick rather on B will make it difficult for Mana to continue defending this, and they're already in a bit of a hole here, both in the series, or rather in the match on the whole, and in the kill bank as well. Galley able to get a nice pickup onto Fizzy Crush. Nice patience there from the defender. Didn't know if he was going to flank or not. Stuck with it.
We're low on lives. Exercise caution. Capturing B.
Now on to B. Contested though. Trying to see what the threat is. The defenders swarm quickly. Starting to earn some of these kills back.
They're gone.
UAV standing by.
Assault
The enemy team have no lives left. Supplies. First come, first served. Friendly TAC deploy beacon offline.
It means finds himself in a tough spot. Zack Space watching that window.
Mission clock is running on fumes.
Yeah, just 8-3 now. The defenders having a really difficult time, but still no one attacking A. They may just be able to do it with kills, obviously. 2 kills, or 2 lives remaining. King Dollar, one of them. Only Girl finds him in a tough spot, has to reload. Just 48 health, gets the healing. 7-2 though. And now the last player standing, able to get the pickup on Zack of Spades. Can he find a second? But doesn't matter. They're able to cap the zones regardless. Round loss for them. And now it's Reliance up 2 in the final game of the series.
Destroyed.
Take all enemy zones.
Possibly final round here. We'll see if Mata can pull it back, but already Reliance off to a good start. They are defending, and the last time we had this setup, Mata was not able to get any of the any tick on the point. Galley Newton getting the early pickup on Zack of Spades. Kills kind of swapping back and forth. Attack chopper up, I believe, for Reliance. Now coming directly into A. Bomb in the center. And kills start going the way of Reliance. Alphans with the attack helicopter and getting a couple picks. Newton trying to handle it. But that chopper still causing some issues.
Enemy helicopter destroyed.
Hostiles have established multiple UAVs.
Nice there from Newton to be able to take down the threat. Now watching A trying to continue building percentage. They do have that first tick. But yeah, kills going the way of Reliance again, 23-20 here.
Hostiles contesting A.
S&K embedded. And we continue building percentage. Haven't quite found the second yet. This round much faster than
Exercise
I
caution.
think the previous two. Reliance coming in pretty aggressively. Now up 7, 14-21 in kills. 46 seconds says it's just Mata having a hard time getting onto the point.
We're taking A. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Nice play there from Wizards.
Hostile CUAV detected.
Finally start to take A little bit. Only
Hostile UAV
sees
circling.
Blitz in the plaza. Can't get a pick up there. Ooh, finds himself in a tough spot. Reliance able to pick him up there. But they do have a second tick of progress on A here. Still down 10 kills though. Just 26 seconds. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Reliance still looking pretty good.
Hostiles have run out of lives. End this.
Ooh, yeah. 17-5 now. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Even if they're able to take one of them. Bit of an uphill battle with just the 3 now. Don't really have the numbers to continue contesting. It's just Wizards and Amiens left here.
Your last asset.
Ooh,
Complete
that is
the mission.
it. Reliance take the game.
We're done here. Black Ops forces to your nearest CCP.
Got him.
A really impressive pickup here for Reliance.
Tactical reinforcements available.
They're dead.
Played some shotguns in those earlier games, but I like the play there. Assault rifle. They've got another 2 to go there. Start looking a little bit better. And this did stop the clock. 43 seconds. It's kind of what we've seen from them. 21-13 though, as I think it's Mana getting a little bit reckless here. Nice kills for Reliance though. They swarm quickly. Starting to earn some of these kills back. And congratulations to Reliance. Obviously just a kind of exhibition game. A lot of fun regardless. And but congratulations to them for getting that win. A lot of solid round robin games. And yeah, congratulations. I really hope, I look forward to seeing these teams when we really kick off the official Call of Duty Black Ops 4 season. I have information about that in the Discord, so make sure you join if you're not already a part of it. Links below. And if you know, Extra Life, again, we've been running this this stream all day. It's something that is very near and dear to us, and we appreciate everybody that has already contributed, and all the streamers and all the community members that have come out to support the streams and beyond the streams. If you guys want to donate, all those proceeds go to Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Again, link below the stream. Also links to the Discord down there as well. A lot of exciting Overwatch games coming up as well. I know that's kind of what our bread and butter has been for the longest time. Trying to get some COD action here as well, but the Overwatch games still in playoffs from Season 5, so I'll get you those games here shortly. Results earlier today, though, it was Boost & Co. and Panthera Leo facing off the 2 seed versus 3 seed, rather 3 seed versus the 2 seed in Contender in the first round of their semifinals. And it was Boost & Co. coming away with the Panthera Leo rather coming away with the win over Boost & Co. 3-2. And then in the rival tier semifinal, it was Trash Cans over Paranoia 3-1, the 1 seed beating the 6 seed. Very impressive win for Paranoia over Favorites Aspire in the quarterfinal, but then dropping here in the semis. It's gonna be Trash Cans in the final, facing off against Kinetics, the 2 seed, who dumped Communism, the 4 seed, out of the playoffs earlier this week. So a lot of exciting matchups coming up. And just to clarify, it's going to be starting tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Corbeck and Fallen Potatoes have the Carbon Tier semifinal between the 2nd seed Unacceptable and the 3rd seed Mounties Juniors. Then Excalibur and Phantom Thieves to the other side of the Contender Tier playoff to see who will play Panthera Leo. Going to be 8 p.m. Eastern. That's on Sarge's channel, Sarge VKL. Then D9 and Chaotic face off at 9 p.m. Eastern, Corbeck's channel. And that's the Challenger Tier, and then the other Challenger Tier semifinal is Jungle Break and Reinhardt and DGBR against Inner Circle. Neat and Kai will have that for you at 9:15 Eastern. So a lot of games happening simultaneously, a lot of exciting results, and we're excited for those games as well. Yeah, it's been a really solid day so far with the stream. We've got a lot of community member content coming up after this Season 1 preview is done. And yeah, just all the way through until 8 a.m. tomorrow. So Again, guys, thank you for coming out and supporting the stream. That is it for me. I am just about done casting. If you missed anything from any of the events earlier today, we've got a ton of VODs. You can go back and watch the PS4 EU showcase. A lot of fun. Got to do the semifinal, boosting Comb Panthera Leo. Did the 1v1 semifinal and final, and now getting into this Black Ops action. A lot of good stuff. The CGL Happy Hour special edition for the extra live stream available for you as well. Go and check that out. A lot of good stuff, man. Just, it's an exciting time to be a part of CGL, and we're excited to have you along. That will just about do it for me. I'll catch all of you later. Salt and pepper. Have a wonderful night. Should be able to pull this through. It's still just about 30 seconds though. They really need to get on and take it here. Get that additional time, go for B. So double kill from Colombia then. But into Falcons. Addition here for Busy Crash, checking the backside, or the additional kill from him. The guy who's backwards to him. Pretty nice link up play there. Gets a second kill. I got some Busy. Airball though here for only. Can get 4-8 now, it's looking a bit rougher for only, but you know, 2 quick kills. Nice from Airball. Blue was Reliant, I think, on the point for the longest time. Nice bit there from Reliant for another. Might get on a Airball, and it does. May have finally met their match. Though I say that, the Reliant already has almost 2 ticks here on B. Earns the second progress. They do have a sticking percentage.